Hey there! Congratulations on acquiring this premium module. This bulk product editing module allows you to edit different product variables in bulk as opposed to doing them one by one. This will save crucial time when updating a stock and updating variable prices, as you will see soon. These are advanced modules and you can definitely do a lot. Because of this, you have to be very careful on how you use this module, as it basically has direct connection with the product's database. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to show you the top 3 ways that you can use this module to save a lot of time when you want to make any changes on your products. The first way we're going to utilize this is updating the different attribute pricing. Alright, so what do I mean by that? If you recall from another video, we had this specific spreadsheet. We have one product, however, we have many size variations, and some of these variations have different pricing. So you can see a good amount have the $3.99 price, some others have $4.39, $4.79, and $4.19. So 4 different price breaks. So it's basically a hassle to do it one by one. Alright, so to avoid that, we're going to utilize this module to make our lives a lot easier. Alright, so I've already gone ahead and added the first tier. The second tier that I'm going to do is $4.39. It will be for size 48 and 50. So I'm going to show you how we can make this happen. The first thing is you want to make a note of is the product's SKU or the product name. Alright, since we already have the SKU, we're going to grab this, and we grab this so we can search the database for that. Alright, so this, what you see over here is the different manners that you can tell the system to identify the product you're searching and give you that product so you can further edit it. So you can search again by the product title, the SKU, you can search by the categories, by all of the different attributes you have for a specific product. You can search by that. So for example, you can search for products that have that price, for products that are within this price range. So as you can see, there are many ways you can search the product. However, let's go with the easiest one. Let's go with the SKU. And then you want to here include variations, because we want to edit specific variations. So we're going to click that, and we're going to click on get products. Alright, so the system is going to search the entire database, and it's going to give you that specific product, which is what we're looking for. It's already in the system. And as you can see, all of the variations, these are all the variations of this product, have the $3.99 price. Alright, so we need to change some of these variations. So let's say we go back, it was the 46, 48, and that was the 48 and 50, 439. Alright, so we need to look for the 48 and 50 sizes. So if you see these columns, you will notice that I don't see any sizes here. So how do you get that? Alright, so if you go to here, you will see show and hide columns. By default, it shows you this the most important columns. However, there are many more criteria that you can filter your products by. So if you click here, you will see that you have an option to show or hide all of these different columns. So we're looking for size, and it's right here. Alright, so it's already clicked, however it's not visible. So that may be because the size of the table, is not enough, or is not big enough for your screen. So for example, so for that's why we have this resize table, as you can see over here. So now you can see the different columns that we couldn't see before. Now they become available. Alright, so you can use this, especially if you're working on a smaller screen or on a laptop, to see all of them. Or you can also hide the different columns that you're not using, so it's easier to maneuver. Alright, so let's look for the size that we want to edit. Alright, so it was 48 and 50. Alright, so instead of looking at this one by one, I'm going to show you a little secret. You may or may not know, but if you press Ctrl F, you can search the entire page for any specific word or number. So in this case, we're looking for 48, and the page, I'm using Chrome, and it works the same on Mozilla. So it will highlight the page where the number 48 is. So this saves you a lot of time as opposed to going through all of the list. It tells you exactly where they are, so you can easily just highlight them. Okay, here's another trick of the trade, you call it. Okay, so we have the 48. The next one we wanted to do is 50. So the same thing. Let's find the 50. These are all of the variables that were created from the product attributes. So you need to click all of them. Alright, so here at the bottom we have 3 more. This obviously does not the size, so we don't worry about it. Alright, that's pretty much it. And we need to change the price. So here's when the magic happens. You need to go to bulk editing. Okay, and here we can make any changes to those specific selections that we just clicked on. So again, you can change anything here. You can change the SKU for those specific selections. You can manage a stack, the different type of the products, anything you can think of. Okay, you can make here's how you make the changes to those selections. However, again, for the specific purpose that we're doing this right now is we wanted to change the price for those variables. So the current price was $3.99, so we're gonna change that to $4.39. Okay, it was $4.39 right here. So this is a $4.39 and click apply. Okay, so there's one last thing that you need to do to make sure that it actually makes the changes to the database. So you need to click save. Okay, so once we do that, you will see the system making a change, and it will update it as soon as it's done. Alright, so if you wanted to verify, now you see that the main product changed from the price range from $3.99 to $4.39. Okay, and if we, for example, we go to the 50 again, so we can just verify, you see that under 50 the price is now $4.39. So you just change it like that in a couple of seconds. So but before it took you a couple of minutes just to change that one by one, here you can do it in bulk. So as you can see, it's a great way to save a lot of time doing that. Alright, so we continue with that. Let's just do it for the rest. 52 to 58. Okay, so it's 52. So as you can see, there's no place to check the box over here and what happened. The reason why that happened again is because of the screen size and the amount of columns that you have. So we need to either resize the table or cut down on the number of columns. And there's some columns that we don't really need for this exercise, for this purpose. So let's just hide description. That will give us more room to breathe, and we can just hide the image and the description. Alright, and it's almost there, so let's also hide product type that we don't really need. Alright, so that gives us enough space to be able to see the entire box without having to resize all the time. Alright, so we go back to the 52. Now we can check the specific variables and make their required changes. Okay, so that was the 52. Then you would go on to the 54, 56, 58. You need to just click the specific variations that you need to apply changes to. Just be very careful about which ones you check, because again, if you miss one, there's a chance that on the front end, if you don't notice that you missed that, the client might click that specific variation, and the system will tell them it's unavailable. So it's very important that you pay very close attention to which one you click to make sure that you don't miss one, or that you don't just click one that is not supposed to be clicked. Okay, so just have that in mind. Okay, so I fast forward the video so you don't have to sit while I make all these changes, but as you can see, the main product's price range now is from $3.99 to $5.19. That's exactly what we were looking for. And if you look at the different variations, We have some of them are $3.99, $5.19, $4.79. That's exactly what we were looking to do with the different sizes and its pricing. Okay, so that's taken care of. That did save us a lot of time. So that's the first way to utilize this bulk product editing module. The second way is to change product categories on the go. So let's say you have a couple of products, you have 10, 20 products that you want to add to a different category, or you want to replace that category. Alright, so to do that, remember that the first thing is always to pull the products that you want to edit. So for example, if you wanted to change the products under the shirts category, for example, then you will look for shirts. You get rid of this SKU. Okay, and we don't need the variations for this example, so we would pull all of the products that are under the shirts category. And so you will see that all the products show up like this, and we can there are 2 pages of this, so just make sure you so there are 2 pages of this. There are 10 records here, and where you will see that is right here. So if you want to see all of them under the same page, you can increase this number so you don't have to flip through pages. Alright, so now I change to 20. You'll see all the items right here. And if I wanted to, for example, change the category under all of them, I would select all and go back to the bulk editing, and I would go to right here, categories, tags, and attributes. So I wanna here you can either add, remove that category, or set a completely new category for this specific product. So let's say I wanna, besides shirts, I wanna add dress shirts. So that means all these products are gonna be in 2 categories: the shirts and dress shirts. You can add more if you want to. You can delete. So right here, and you can also do the remove. So you can remove the categories that these products are under, shirts. You can do that, and you can do the same thing pretty much with all of the other attributes. You can add a new color, you can remove a new color. So this is a very simple way to make all these changes for multiple products on the fly. Okay, after you're done, then you would hit apply. I'm not going to do it now for this example. And after you hit apply, remember to always save your progress, save your changes, and it will make the proper changes to the database. Alright, so that's the way you can change the product categories. Alright, and the third way I'm going to show you an example of is how to change the stack on the fly. Let's say, so if we go back to bulk editing, you go to the stack portion, and the same, you select the products that you want to change, and you can change the stack, decide if you want to manage the stack or not. And for example, if you have a bunch of products under the shirts category that all of a sudden have gone out of stock, then you can go back quickly here, select the products you want, and click out of stock. Alright, you can also change the stock quantity. So for example, you can increase by 10 if you got a new shipment, or increase by a certain percentage. So all of these options you can do this. There are many variations. You're gonna have to go over all of this. Chances are you will not utilize all of them. That's mainly for the admin, for us to be able to make any advanced changes. But for the examples I've mentioned, you can definitely and confidently go back and make all those changes yourself. Again, you would hit apply and then save. Alright, so those are the 3 main examples I'm going to go over in this video. To finalize this, just showing you the rest of the buttons. I already showed you this. If you make a change that you don't want to, you didn't mean to, you can undo or redo. This export selected, it allows you to export the products into an Excel sheet. There's really no need for this. You can also here either add a new product or delete a new product. So it's another way to do it instead of the normal way. I would comfortably delete a product if you're sure that you don't want it anymore. But as far as adding new product, the best way is just doing it through the main menu. I find it more comfortable that way. Alright, and see the filters on the top. These three tabs right here are definitely more advanced tabs. You don't need to worry about this. Again, this is more for a main developer. And the enable columns, you can yes, leave. Enable columns shows you all the different options and allows you to pick which columns you want to be able to use at the time of editing the product. So if you never use, the product URL or some of these columns, then you can simply unselect them and click save, so it's easier for you to maneuver when you're bulk editing the products. Alright, so that wraps up this video, and I hope you make very good use of this bulk product editing module that now you have at your disposal. Alright, take care.